The UConn Sports Network, presented by Brown, Painderis, and Scott. UConn Huskies men's basketball is on the air.
Gonna launch, and he hits another big three, and this crowd has gone crazy.
Our coverage begins with the Hart Auto Group countdown to tip-off. Today's show is presented by Hart Auto Group. Shop Hart Auto Group. We treat you like family and are only a heartbeat away. HartCars.com. Pre-game coverage is sponsored by Key Bank, the exclusive retail bank of UConn men's basketball. Today's show is also sponsored by Awaken 180 Weight Loss. Fast, proven results. Then receive free support for life. Big Y, your family market. It's more than food, it's my Big Y. Brown, Painderis, and Scott. With BPS Lawyers, you get more than a lawyer. You get a law firm. The Connecticut Lottery. Your ticket to possible is here. Dime Bank. Community banking lives here. Duncan. UConn runs on Duncan. JT Gamo Hartford. Connecticut's #1 place for tux rentals and men's fashion. Lewis Real Estate. The exclusive real estate company of UConn Athletics. Looking to buy or sell? Call 860-404-2655. Magna Physical Therapy. Potential through physical therapy. MagnaPT.com. Mitchell Auto Group. Mitchell Jeep is Connecticut's newest Jeep retailer at their all-new state-of-the-art dealership, offering exceptional customer service in the community for over 100 years. Orthopedic Associates of Hartford. Make your move. Live your life. Connect with the top orthopedic specialists at OAHCT.com. Trantolo & Trantolo, Connecticut's personal injury law firm. And by Waypoint Distillery. What's the point if it's not Waypoint locally owned?
They go alley-oop to Clan, and he threw it down. He crushed the rim. And the Huskies celebrate championship time.
Coming up, we'll break down today's opponent, check scores from across the country, and go one-on-one with UConn head coach Dan Hurley. The countdown to tip-off begins as we head to our Big Y broadcast location. Here's Mike Crispino.
Welcome to the sold-out XL Center here in Hartford. Biggest game in town in 15 years as UConn, #1 in the country, takes on #4 Marquette, the defending Big East champions against the defending national champions. Mike Crispino, Wayne Norman. Wayno, this is going to be a good one, and you know, you get to these games and you wonder what's going to turn the tide. You've been thinking about it. What do you think?
Well, I think you got to be able to contain Tyler Kolek. He's been so good of late, the last 4 games, 26 points, 8.8 assists, and 5.5 rebounds per game. He can take over a game. He can shoot from 3. He can dribble drive. He can go by guys, score. But he's the best when he distributes the ball. UConn's got to find a way to contain him. I'm sure they'll rotate defenders on him, but Steph Castle gets the start on the Big East Player of the Year last year and this week's Big East Player of the Week.
He's been red hot. And the other big matchup, Donovan Clingan against Oso Ighodaro, the pivot man for Marquette's Golden Eagles. We'll be back, and we'll hear from Dan Hurley. We'll get a scouting report on Marquette and the full court press when we return from Brown, Painderis, and Scott. This is UConn basketball on Learfield.
Game plan, a well-executed play, or a Hail Mary pass? Hi, I'm Eric Hogarth. At Johnson Brunetti, we've helped over 5,000 families prepare for and live in retirement. And now, we're proud to be the official wealth management partner of the UConn Huskies. Visit us at johnsonbrunetti.com and get free financial planning books and resources. Johnson Brunetti, Retirement and Investment Specialists.
Investment advisory services offered through JB Capital LLC. Insurance products offered through JN Financial LLC.
Dunkings, Boston just...
Are you ready to spark something new? Light up your senses at Potawatomi Casino Hotel. Explore more at PaysBig.com.
Hey Marquette fans, we know your love for Marquette basketball runs deep. We feel it too here at Software One. And just like Marquette, Software One plays to win. Ready to scale your cloud environment? Need help with tech spend? As the official software and cloud services partner for Marquette Athletics, Software One is a one-stop shop for all your software and cloud needs. Plus, we've got the home court advantage, headquartered right here in downtown Milwaukee. Call us at 1-800-444-9890 or visit us at softwareone.com.
I'm Sawyer. And I'm Shannon. Together, we're Twin Stunts, the only twin motorcycle freestyle show in the world. We are born and raised in Wisconsin, so we want all our fellow cheeseheads to know that even though we clutch it up, hit 12, and drift in our show, We would never do it on the open road. And there's another thing we would never do on the road. Drive drunk. Drive sober. Or get pulled over. Together, we can save lives. Learn more at zeroinwisconsin.gov. Wisconsin DOT.
Continuing the Marquette game plan, and again, our pregame interviews brought to you by Wintrust, Wisconsin's bank. Homer along with assistant coach Neil Berry. All right, I'm always curious how you respond to my intro. A Marquette win would be the greatest regular season win in school history over the number one team in the country, over the defending national champion on their home floor. How do you like that? You don't. Okay, all right. Take two. It's Marquette at UConn. What's the biggest challenge? Forget anything. This is two basketball teams. What do you got to do to win?
Man, I think, the past 2 years we've played up here, they've really, really hurt us in two areas in transitioning on the offensive glass, especially in this building. So, I think those two things in particular, they've shot the ball incredibly well the past 2 years we've played them. So we got to be in tune with that. It's stuff we talk about every single day. I think our guys are ready for the challenge. They've also done a good job on their defensive end of kind of pressuring us and taking us out of what we want to do in this building. We got to execute offensively, take care of the ball, and get back.
Explain in this building. You've played them other places and done well, but do you look at a team and look at what they do in that building, or do you look at overall? How does that work?
Yeah, I mean, I think, they're more aggressive at home, and they're more aggressive in transition at home. And I think more aggressive early in games defensively at home. So, it's like a lot of teams. It's really no different in that aspect. They just had success with us when we've played them here. But our guys are ready. A lot of people say this league just runs. It's a one-team league. So we're excited to see what we can do today.
They may, but Marquette's huge in this league too.
Yeah, we'll see. They like to talk about that team from the East. So we're excited to play.
You like all the games, but I just always sense these are the games you really like. I mean, it's a great challenge. Let's go. Do I have that right?
Yeah, no, for sure. I mean, it's an awesome opportunity. I mean, they're a great team, a great program that I think values a lot of the same things we value. They go about it a little bit differently, but they talk about culture a lot too, and you can watch, and they have one. I mean, it's a real thing. So, but man, where we're trying to go, what? You're going to have to play teams like this, and you're going to have to beat teams like this. So it's awesome. And, we like the fact that they, that a lot of people are excited about them, But at the end of the day, all that stuff's great. When that ball goes up, it's going to be, who's the most connected team and who plays the best in that 4-minute stretch that they're in. It is a great challenge, but, I think our guys are excited for the opportunity.
And lastly, you're on a streak. What's been the best part? What's the ranking of what you've liked in the last 5, last 10, how many ever games you want to go to?
Man, I think, simply said, our guys have been in a great place to be the best version of themselves coming out of that first Butler game. And it starts with Tyler and Oso. They've done an incredible job of leading the way with the edge and the mentality that we need to play with. And it's not been perfect. I mean, there's been stretches where we have not played great in games, but, I think just the mentality that they've come to work with on game nights has been really good. And that's what we need tonight. I mean, there's a lot that goes into this game. There's a lot and all that, but man, can we be us? If we can be us, man, we'll see what happens. I like the blue and gold if we do that.
Good luck. Play well.
Thank you.
Marquette assistant coach Neil Berry. Again, Marquette at UConn. I gave it a best shot to give you all the history of this win. This Marquette basketball from Learfield.
You know how it feels to be recognized?
Hey, Kathy.
Hey, to feel like you belong? What if your health insurance made you feel that way?
Hi, Kathy. How are you?
Good, thanks. Hi, I'm Kathy Mahaffey, CEO of Common Ground Healthcare Cooperative, with health insurance for individuals, families, and small businesses that truly cares about the members it serves.
Morning, Kathy.
Morning. Maybe it's time to wake up to better health insurance.
Hey
Hey, Golden Eagles fans, Buffalo Wild Wings has partnered with the Marquette men's basketball team to offer you free wings this season. Anytime the Golden Eagles win, fans win 6 boneless or traditional wings for free with a minimum $20 purchase. Offer valid at all B-Dub Sports Bar locations throughout the greater Milwaukee area for 2 days after each qualifying game. In addition to delicious wings, Buffalo Wild Wings is the official viewing spot for Marquette away games. Check out our Golden Eagles watch party schedule today. Visit gomarquette.com/BWW for more details. Buffalo Wild Wings is a proud sponsor of Marquette Athletics and the official sports bar of March Madness. Located on the Harley-Davidson Museum campus in downtown Milwaukee, Motor Bar and Restaurant offers hospitality, engaging programming, and spirited food and beverage. We are an iconic Milwaukee eatery with a Midwestern attitude. The menu is focused on American and Wisconsin classics, like our Fat Boy Burger and a variety of mac and cheese plates and barbecue, plus our all-you-can-eat fish fry every Friday. Head to motorrestaurant.com to see the latest happenings, specials, and a full menu.
It takes a team to meet just about any goal. That's true on the basketball court as it is in the office, so it's good to know you have the Gordon Flesch Company on your side. For more than 60 years, GFC has been providing cutting-edge office technology for companies of all sizes. And as the nation's largest Canon dealer, GFC delivers the latest office technology, serviced and supported by the most experienced professionals in the industry. That's business technology, managed. Visit gflesch.com to learn more.
Welcome back inside the Buffalo Wild Wings, South 27th Street in Milwaukee. Gabe Nigel hanging out today. This is the place to be. Number 4 Marquette on the road at number 1 UConn. Watch party happening here at Buffalo Wild Wings, your official viewing location for Marquette road games. Taking a closer look at UConn, the number 1 team in the country. Of course, they're not going to have too many weaknesses within their team. They're riding a 13-game winning streak for this top 5 showdown. This is the longest Big East winning streak since 1996 for UConn. They're off to their best overall start since the 2008-2009 season. It's the 5th week in a row that they've been the number 1 team in the country, and they lead the Big East in both scoring offense and defense. And when you take a look at this team, again, the offense is impressive. The numbers that they have put up, especially in the Big East Conference play. As a team, they're shooting 39% from downtown, shooting 49% as a team from the field in their 14 conference games. Cam Spencer leading them in scoring at 14.8 points per game. He's over 40% from 3. Same thing with Alex Caravan, over 40%, near 50% from 3 in conference play, averaging 14.7 per game. Tristan Newton, Stephen Castle, and that's not even getting to Donovan Clingan, who had started the season with a bit of an injury, missed 5-6 games in the middle part of the schedule as well, and we know how good Clingan can be given how well he played against Marquette, especially in Milwaukee last season. But first and foremost, even after all those offensive stats are out there, this is a defensive team. You have to find a way to attack them and get points on the board, which has not been easy to do. The last time they gave up 70 or more points was the 10th of January. They're only allowing 65 points per game in conference play. Overall, they're averaging 60, giving up 64 points per game. Only 5 times have they allowed 70 or more points, and only once have they allowed 80 or more points. They still won that game, 88-81 on the road at Butler. Both their losses this season coming on the road at Seton Hall, at Kansas. So they haven't lost at home yet this season. So Marquette, again, it's just more to tell you what's stacked against them this year or in this contest. But Marquette has been playing incredibly efficient basketball, especially offensively, and that has to continue tonight. They have to find a way to be able to attack this incredibly talented and tough UConn defense to come away with a victory for the second time this season against a number 1 team in the AP poll. Hey, Golden Eagles fans, Buffalo Wild Wings has partnered with the Marquette men's basketball team to offer you free wings this season. Anytime Marquette wins, fans win 6 wings for free with a minimum $20 purchase. Offer is valid at all B-Dub Sports Bar locations throughout the greater Milwaukee area for 2 days after each qualifying game. Let's go Sports Bar. Hope you've been taking advantage of that, especially during this winning streak, checking out Buffalo Wild Wings all across the Milwaukee area. And, of course, you can always go to gomarquette.com/BWW to see where else we're going to be with these watch parties with road games as we're getting closer and closer to the end of the regular season. We're going to see what else is happening across Marquette athletics as the men's basketball team gets ready to take on number 1 UConn. We'll go around the other teams in the Marquette Athletics program. Coming up next, this is Wintrust, Wisconsin's bank coverage. Marquette basketball from Learfield.
Wisconsin On Demand is the home for all things Marquette hoops. Stay up to date on the latest Golden Eagles conversations, interviews.
I believe that we can play with anyone, but it's one thing to believe you can play with anyone. It's another thing to go out and do it.
And game highlights.
Get to a flashing and go down. He stuffs it, 30-footer. Good! That's in range. Oh, Kolek, he's got an open three. It's perfect.
Find Championship Blue on Apple, Spotify, and wherever you get your podcasts. From the home of Marquette basketball, 94.5 ESPN.
Bourbon and barbecue sauce together as one at Buffalo Wild Wings? Bet I know how it happened. One night at a dimly lit B-Dubs, smooth bourbon bumped into tangy barbecue sauce. They chat, flirt, bat eyelashes. B-Dubs barbecue goes home with bourbon. Some hickory incense is lit. It's a full-on seduction. When they just, hey ho, sorry, you know what? Got carried away there. It's just this bourbon barbecue sauce is that good. Buffalo Wild Wings. Let's go sports bar.
Limited time only while supplies last. Please drink responsibly.
Experience stands out at Color Inc. That's true for the experiences we create for your customers and the ones we create for you. Our entire crew is unlocking creativity to help you accomplish your goals. Color Inc. is an experiential communications company. We help you capture attention and inspire action with packaging, visual displays, retail signage, influencer kits, and pretty much anything else you can dream up. Visit www.colorinc.com to book a conversation today.
Hey Marquette fans, we know your love for Marquette basketball runs deep. We feel it too here at Software One. And just like Marquette, Software One plays to win. Ready to scale your cloud environment? Need help with tech spend? As the official software and cloud services partner for Marquette Athletics, Software One is a one-stop shop for all your software and cloud needs. Plus, we've got the home court advantage, headquartered right here in downtown Milwaukee. Call us at 1-800-444-9890 or visit us at softwareone.com.
This is Wintrust, Wisconsin's bank coverage, Marquette basketball. From Learfield, game night still hanging out at Buffalo Wild Wings, South 27th Street. Still plenty of seats if you're out driving around looking for a place to watch the biggest game in college basketball this weekend. Number 4 Marquette on the road taking on number 1 UConn. Tip time shortly after 2 o'clock. Elsewhere in Marquette athletics, the Marquette women's lacrosse team dropped their first road contest of 2024 on the road at Louisville. They fell 14-9 Friday evening. They now fall to 1-1 overall on the season. The men's lacrosse team, meanwhile, they are getting ready to take on the number 1 team in the country right here in Milwaukee tomorrow at Valley Fields. So it is the first time in program history that they're hosting the top-ranked team in the country. It's number 1 Notre Dame. Opening face-off slated for 1 o'clock Central Time tomorrow at Valley Fields. You can listen to the game or watch the game through Marquette Athletics YouTube channel. Matt Menzel and Eric Simon are going to be on the call. Live statistics going to be available at GoMarquette.com. Unfortunately, tickets not available to the general public, but if you are a Marquette student, you'll have the opportunity to claim tickets through the Marquette Game Day app. Student attendance limited to just 200 individuals, in addition to the Marquette Notre Dame pass list. And the first 50 students at Sunday's game will receive a Marquette Iggy winter hat. Marquette men's lacrosse team off to a great start, 3-0 this year. Opening wins against Air Force, Lindenwood, and Detroit Mercy. So they're looking to run that record to 4-0 and pull off the upset over number 1 Notre Dame. They are 1-0 this season. Meanwhile, the women's basketball team going to be back in action coming up on Tuesday. A week off, trying to regroup, figure some things out after a couple of tough losses as of late. Did defeat DePaul, so hopefully kind of get some of that momentum going forward. They'll be home against Seton Hall, Al McGuire Center Tuesday night. That one tips at 7 o'clock. Xavier St. John's and Butler still remain on the schedule as well. Taking a deeper look into this women's basketball team over at Bracketology at ESPN.com currently has the women's team slated as a 9 seed in the NCAA tournament. So Megan Duffy's squad poised to make the tournament once again, but looking to bolster that resume over their final 4 games of the regular season. Marquette fans, secure a discount for remaining home games and seats for next season with a 2024-2025 new season ticket deposit. Current season ticket members lock in your renewal with a $100 deposit before April 1st to be entered to win a signed Shaka Smart basketball. Place your deposit at gomarquette.com/tickets or email athletics@marquette.edu for more information. We'll go over some keys to victory for the Marquette men's basketball team. Number 4 Golden Eagles taking on the number 1 Huskies out of UConn. Give you some keys to victory coming up next. This is Wintrust, Wisconsin's bank coverage. Marquette basketball from Learfield.
That to-do list you have needs one more thing. Chill. It's an easy thing to do. Just crack open an ice-cold Coors Light and chill. Take the afternoon off and binge watch anything. Go to happy hour and stay for a couple hours. Who's counting anyways? Or hang out with just your dog, because you've had enough human interaction this week. Whatever you do it with a Coors Light. Mountain Cold Refreshment made to chill.
2024 Coors Brewing Company, Golden, Colorado. Celebrate responsibly.
It takes a team to meet just about any goal. That's true on the basketball court as it is in the office, so it's good to know you have the Gordon Flesch Company on your side. For more than 60 years, GFC has been providing cutting-edge office technology for companies of all sizes. And as the nation's largest Canon dealer, GFC delivers the latest office technology, serviced and supported by the most experienced professionals in the industry. That's business technology, managed. Visit gflesch.com to learn more.
Hey, Golden Eagles fans, Buffalo Wild Wings has partnered with the Marquette men's basketball team to offer you free wings this season. Anytime the Golden Eagles win, fans win 6 boneless or traditional wings for free with a minimum $20 purchase. Offer valid at all B-Dubs Sports Bar locations throughout the greater Milwaukee area for 2 days after each qualifying game. In addition to delicious wings, Buffalo Wild Wings is the official viewing spot for Marquette away games. Check out our Golden Eagles watch party schedule today. Visit gomarquette.com/BWW for more details. Buffalo Wild Wings is a proud sponsor of Marquette Athletics and the official sports bar of March Madness. Tour, shop, and dine on the Harley-Davidson Museum campus, celebrating over 15 years as one of Milwaukee's top tourist destinations. Set on a 20-acre park-like campus with plenty of free parking, the HD Museum offers riverfront dining at Motor Bar and Restaurant, one-of-a-kind shopping at 2 retail stores, and a calendar full of events. Take a tour to see the newest exhibit, Mama Tried, bringing it together. And don't miss the Experience Gallery, where visitors can interact with the newest Harley-Davidson models. Plan your visit today at hdmuseum.com.
Meet the all-new Potawatomi Casino Hotel, Milwaukee. 12 bars and restaurants, 3,000 slot machines, table games, and more. Light up your senses at Potawatomi. Explore more at paysbig.com. Number 4 Marquette, number 1 UConn. A battle in the Big East today out in Connecticut. And Marquette looking to pick up another victory against the number 1 team in the country. They were able to do that during the Maui Invitational when they defeated number 1 Kansas 79-53 in that Maui Invitational. Marquette all-time 3-11 against the nation's top-ranked team. Big key today for Marquette, and we went over how good defensively UConn is, so trying to figure out a way to crack that defense, certainly a key for Marquette, because first and foremost, UConn is a defensive team, but Marquette's defense, if they can hold UConn to 60 points or keep them in the 60s, 70 points or fewer, 69 points, I should say, or fewer, this year UConn 3-2 in those games. Both losses against Kansas and their loss earlier this year on the road at Seton Hall. They only shot around 40% from the field, were held to just 65 points on the road at Kansas, 60 points at Seton Hall. A couple of times they were able to grind out some wins in the 60s, like over Creighton at home, on the road at Villanova, because their defense has been so good. But first and foremost, the first step for Marquette in today's game, have to hold UConn to 69 points or less. I think that's a big key for Marquette. Have that defense active, get all those deflections and try to disrupt the best you can, which is, again, what Shaka Smart is known for Marquette, and really going in his time really historically as a coach in college basketball. We'll see what else is happening across the Big East coming up next. This is Wintrust, Wisconsin's bank coverage, Marquette basketball from Learfield.
Bourbon and barbecue sauce together as one at Buffalo Wild Wings? Bet I know how it happened. One night at a dimly lit B-Dubs, smooth bourbon bumped into tangy barbecue sauce. They chat, flirt, bat eyelashes. B-Dubs barbecue goes home with bourbon. Some hickory incense is lit. It's a full-on seduction when they just, hey ho, sorry, you know what? Got carried away there. It's just this bourbon barbecue sauce is that good. Buffalo Wild Wings. Let's go sports bar.
Limited time only while supplies last. Please drink responsibly.
That to-do list you have needs one more thing. Chill. It's an easy thing to do. Just crack open an ice-cold Coors Light and chill. Take the afternoon off and binge watch anything. Go to happy hour and stay for a couple hours. Who's counting anyways? Or hang out with just your dog, because you've had enough human interaction this week. Whatever you do it with a Coors Light. Mountain Cold Refreshment made to chill.
2024 Coors Brewing Company, Golden, Colorado. Celebrate responsibly.
Every Qdoba catering order is a fresh-made Mexican feast of hand-smashed, flame-grilled, sliced, diced, and sautéed flavors perfect for any occasion. Whether you're planning your office's Tortilla Tuesday, hosting a post-game party for your intramural dodgeball team, or trying to bring in a dinner for your PTA meeting that's so good, it'll bump your kid up to an A- in Spanish class. Qdoba Catering. Fresh, hot, easy, delicious. Order today.
I'm Sawyer. And I'm Shannon. Together, we're Twin Stunts, the only twin motorcycle freestyle show in the world. We are born and raised in Wisconsin, so we want all our fellow cheeseheads to know that even though we clutch it up, hit 12, and drift in our show, we would never do it on the open road. And there's another thing we would never do on the road. Drive drunk. Drive sober or get pulled over. Together, we can save lives. Learn more at zeroinwisconsin.gov. Wisconsin DOT.
When Homer and Tony give you the starting lineups in just a moment, those starting lineups are going to be brought to you by Hush Blackwell, an uncommon law firm that delivers creative solutions to businesses' most complex challenges. Marquette on the road at number 1 UConn. We'll take a look across the Big East, but first let's pause 10 seconds for station identification, 10 for an ID. This is Wintrust, Wisconsin's bank coverage. Marquette basketball from Learfield. Three games happening today inside the Big East. One has already gone final. Number 17, Creighton went on the road, defeated Butler 79-57. Baylor Shireman with a double-double for the Blue Jays, 27 points and 10 rebounds in their victory. Number 4, Marquette. Number 1, UConn on Big Fox today. Certainly the college basketball game of the weekend, tipping in just a matter of moments. And then later tonight, DePaul will travel to Providence looking for their first conference win of the season. DePaul just 3-21 on the year. Looking at the Big East Conference standings, UConn certainly separating themselves at 13-1. Marquette, a game and a half clear of third place at 10-3. But a loss today by Marquette would bring Creighton back into the mix, as they would just be a half game clear of the Blue Jays. Seton Hall right there as well at 9-5. And there is a big-time logjam. Teams trying to get that fifth and final spot, that fifth and final bye in the Big East tournament. Xavier, Butler, Villanova, and Providence, all 7-7. And then St. John's is sitting there at 6-8. So it is just up for grabs at the bottom part of that bracket. Again, the first 5 receive a bye into the second round of the Big East tournament at Madison Square Garden in the month of March. Bottom 6 teams have to play that opening Wednesday night. Marquette all-time against UConn, 8-8. Actually have a losing record at home, 4-3, but on the road, 4-4. Marquette winning the lone neutral site game. That actually happened last year in the Big East tournament we were just talking about when Marquette was then number 6. They won that game 70-68. Talked about bracketology on the women's side of things and how they're a 9 seed for the men right now over at ESPN.com. According to Joe Lunardi, he has them as a number 2 seed. Doesn't even have UConn, despite them being number 1 nationally in both polls. Has Purdue as the number 1 overall seed. That all doesn't matter, though, because we're just moments away from tip-off. Marquette looking for the second time this year to take down the number 1 team in the country. Number 4, Marquette. Number 1, UConn. Starting lineups, opening tips from the state of Connecticut with Homer and Tony Smith coming up next. This is Wintrust, Wisconsin's bank coverage. Marquette basketball from Learfield.
Every time you swipe your Golden Eagles debit card with Wintrust, Wisconsin's bank, order online, pay at the register, or at self-checkout, pay with pride every time. Open a Marquette checking account and get a $50 bonus with qualifying activities at wintrust.com/Marquette. Wintrust, Wisconsin's bank, the official bank of Marquette University. No minimum required to open. No minimum monthly balance or monthly maintenance fees. Banking products provided by Wintrust Financial Corp. Member FDIC.
In sports, you're always thinking of that next play. It's the same with business. Cintas has the products, people, and solutions that help keep you a step ahead. They'll make sure you have the right work apparel for almost any job imaginable, provide first aid and safety supplies, install and service your AEDs, test and inspect your fire protection systems, and regularly stock your cleaning products. So visit Cintas.com and get ready for the workday.
In the heart of downtown Milwaukee, there's an all-new Potawatomi Casino Hotel, where there's a table waiting for you at 12 bars and restaurants, a winning seat at 40 table games or 3,000 slot machines, plus the thrill of bingo, full-service sports betting, and more. Are you ready to spark something new? Light up your senses at Potawatomi Casino Hotel. Explore more at PaysBig.com.
Hey Golden Eagles fans, Buffalo Wild Wings has partnered with the Marquette men's basketball team to offer you free wings this season. Anytime the Golden Eagles win, fans win 6 boneless or traditional wings for free with a minimum $20 purchase. Offer valid at all B-Dub Sports Bar locations throughout the greater Milwaukee area for 2 days after each qualifying game. In addition to delicious wings, Buffalo Wild Wings is the official viewing spot for Marquette away games. Check out our Golden Eagles watch party schedule today. Visit GoMarquette.com/BWW for more details. Buffalo Wild Wings is a proud sponsor of Marquette Athletics and the official sports bar of March Madness.
The number 1 team in the country beat the defending national champion and do it on their home floor. The greatest Marquette regular season victory, January 24, 2017, they beat Villanova, the defending national champ, the number 1 team in the country. However, it was done in Milwaukee.
At home.
This is trying to be done on the road.
Yeah, it's going to be fun. It's a fun atmosphere. I'm panning around now with my phone with all the lights off and the camera phones with their phone lights on. It's going to be a great atmosphere. This is a nice arena. You see how steep it is over here? I mean, they're still kind of on top of you a little bit.
Yeah, this is a hockey arena, not a basketball arena. And the people at the very top probably feel that if they fell out of their seat, they would land
on the court.
In the middle of the court.
Yeah. They're on top of you, so
everybody knows UConn Marquette from last year. Marquette beat them, then beat them again in the conference tournament as they went on to win the conference tournament and win the conference. And then in the postseason, UConn didn't face Marquette, won the NCAA tournament in convincing fashion. I think they won every game by at least 10 points. So Marquette last year was the last team to beat UConn. And now this year, UConn, even though they have new players, has done it again.
Yeah, they're outstanding, and they're a full team. Like you look at their starters, they're averaging double figures. They got points coming off the bench as well. You would think, oh, the starters are doing the bulk of the work. No, they got some points still coming off the bench too. So again, it's a full team. You're gonna have to be ready for everybody that steps on the floor. But you can say the same thing about Marquette.
Yes.
They're a full squad as well. You're not going to know necessarily where it's coming from. They, obviously they're led by Tyler Kolek and what he's going to be able to do and how aggressive he comes out. But it doesn't end there. Like, you're not going to be able to just beat Marquette automatically because you shut Tyler Kolek down. They have other threats out there.
And the key to UConn, they've added Cam Spencer, a 6'4" senior guard. He was at Rutgers, and he's their leading scorer. Phenomenal shooter. 49%. Overall, he is 45% three-point shooting and 91% from the free throw line. We remember Tristan Newton, their point guard. He gets to the free throw line like nobody else. He has taken 147 free throws. He creates about 6 fouls a game. So Cam Spencer, Tristan Newton, Alex Caravan, a 6'8" sophomore, Donovan Klingon, you remember him, the backup last year, had a great game against Marquette. 7'2" sophomore. And Stefan Castle, an outstanding 6'6" freshman who averages 11. Everybody in their starting 5 between 15 and 11 points per game. Marquette, nothing's changed. Tyler Kolek, Cam Jones, Oso Iguodala, David Joplin, and Stevie Mitchell, with Tyler Kolek, the Big East Player of the Week. And while this one is big, they'll play again in Milwaukee, and they could play again possibly in the NCAA tournament. So, yes,
1-4. You have no choice but to be big.
That's right.
I mean, that's it. That's what it is. It's a huge game. You gotta love this game though as a player. Like, let's go. Like, what? You're number one? Let's see it.
UConn's won 13 in a row. Marquette has won 8 in a row. 1 against 4. As expected, the place is packed. The defending national champs and number 1 in the country this late in the following season. I'd like to check how often that happens. I don't think it does that often.
Yeah, but for both of these teams. So, we're going to talk about what Marquette's mentality has to be versus number 1 UConn, but this is probably going to go for UConn too, because they're facing number 4 Marquette. There's no slouch. When you play teams like this, you really got to be there mentally. That's a huge thing. I mean, it sounds like, what do you mean mentally? But, well, listen, I got to be dialed in to my scouting report, dialed into the game plan, and dialed into individual players and what, you got to know what all your players can do versus the matchups that they have. You got to be in tune to all those little things if you're going to perform at your best, right? Obviously, energy-wise, it's got to be off the charts. You got to be hyping each other up. I think that's going to take care of itself. Big plays are going to seem humongous. If they can keep this crowd quiet, that's going to be a bonus. And if UConn can get this crowd into it, it's going to be a hostile environment.
Opening tap to UConn as Oso Iguodala tried to do it quickly, but Klingon, a little taller, had the same approach. Castle has it, top of the circle, hands back to Newton. They're on the perimeter. They work the handoff, weave Spencer inside to Klingon. He lays it up and in. He got behind Iguodala, layup. Marquette down 2-0.
Yeah, what you said, that first possession was typical UConn. They're going to move that ball around there. Like I said, a full team to deal with.
Joplin has it on the wing against Caravan. Now spinning, turning, 8-foot jumper around and in.
Off
nice
touch.
That took a while.
I like the aggressiveness of Joplin going at Caravan. Caravan is a nice size, though, but Joplin, he's crafty offensively.
2-2. We're about a minute in. Tristan Newton, their point guard. Caravan has it 40 feet away, still outside the arc. Now they go inside. They get another layup. 2 possessions, 2 easy layups for UConn. Marquette down 4-2.
You got to play them straight up. I mean, you can't overplay. You can't try to deny. You got to play them straight up, or else you're going to get backdoored like that.
Kolek lobs into Iguodala, who stuffs it. Oh, baby. If this is an indication of the game, we're 1:15 in. Both teams have scored twice.
You've literally seen great execution. 2 possessions in a row by both teams.
Marquette, I think, switching into a zone here.
They're going to a little bit of a zone.
Perimeter passing. Castle hands out.
You know who they can't lose, though, in that corner over there.
Yep. Castle has it, driving in on Joplin. Back outside to Newton. Newton, top of the circle. Back to Castle over the top. Inside, we'll get a foul on Marquette. Again, they got it inside to Klingon behind Oso Iguodala, and then it was Cam Jones trying to help out.
Yeah, also took his eyes off the ball for a second, and that's why that pass was able to get in. He wasn't really open. Also was in great position, but this just shows you the IQ of the UConn team. I know if I'm looking at you, Homer, I want to pass to you, and your guy isn't looking at me, that means you're open.
You said that before. Yep. Klingon at 7'2". He looks even taller than 7'2". Makes the free throw.
He's humongous.
He is a 53% free thrower, so fouling him is not a bad idea. Marquette down 5-4, second free throw good.
Those two didn't look like 50.
No, they didn't. I'm going to check that. They didn't at all. 2 free throws good. Marquette down 6-4. Already in the front
court. Is that like
court.
the Oso 50-something?
We have to check. Our hands back to Joplin. Joplin in the corner, 12 feet away against Caravan. And then Kolek on the outside the arc. Kolek now dribbling wide right on the perimeter. They got 12 to shoot. Kolek, high arcing 3 a little bit too hard. Rebound tapped out. UConn has it. Already in the front court. Newton at the free throw line. Back out. Caravan open 3. Nope. Rebound Marquette. And Cam Jones.
Caravan got a great look.
I knew you were going to say that. Cam Jones, the full 94 to the basket, lays it up and in. He blew right by Spencer.
Yeah,
we're tied 6-all.
Spencer's a guy really defensively you want to go at. He's not swift of foot there, so to take him off the dribble, there's no doubt. That's exactly what Jones did.
Castle across outside to Caravan. Now Spencer, Marquette on him tight, top of the circle. 6-all. We're 2.5 minutes in at UConn. And they go inside. Marquette with a double team and another easy layup for Donovan Klingon.
Yeah, that's where, I talked to Stevie Mitchell about getting over screens. This is one of those games where you really, really want to get over screens.
Kolick on a drive in the corner. Mitchell, wide open three, missed it. Rebound, Oso Iguodara. He took it away. Back out Kolick. Kolick fakes the three, penetrates, then back outside. Cam Jones open
Great
three.
pass there.
Too long. Rebound pulled down and comes to UConn. They've got a break. Open three, around and out. Another break for Marquette. Rebound comes out to midcourt.
Should have been a
and
foul.
Joplin has it. It's 2-on-1. They didn't call anything. Joplin to the basket, has the shot blocked. Marquette maintains it on Mitchell. It's out of control. But they're letting him play. Joplin has it in the corner.
Letting him play, is that what you're calling it? Okay.
There's another name, but only you can say it. 40 feet away, Kolick, 13 to shoot. It is loud. Back outside to Mitchell. He's wide open. Floater from 12. He missed it short. And he gets the own rebound, and then they call a foul on Mitchell. There was no way. Spencer had the rebound, and Mitchell just took it away, and the official was right where we are. I don't know what he saw, because we're right where he was. Said he hit him on the hand, I'm sure. I don't think so.
And all those other scrums, he saw nothing.
Yes, and they were scrums.
He happened to see that, huh?
They were football scrums.
Very interesting vision there.
Marquette trailing 8-6. UConn the lead in the ball. Castle has it wing left. Castle still with it. Marquette man-to-man this possession. Mitchell can't make the steal. Newton has it. Back to Castle. His open three. Nope. Long rebound. Nicely done by Marquette and Cam Jones. To Kolick.
It's one of those games. You got to be super strong with the ball.
Kolick on a drive. Kolick floater in the lane. Good. We're tied again.
There you go. So you put Kling in a position where he had to make a decision. Am I going to attack the ball or am I going to stay with my roll guy? And he was caught in no man's land right in the middle.
Marquette at UConn. 1 against 4. It's 8-8. Caravan has it on the Castle still outside the arc. Castle drives. Castle spinning 6 feet away. Double team. Ball knocked away, and it comes to Marquette and Kolick. They let him play again.
And that was a dangerous double because Klingon was under the basket by himself.
Kolick outside the arc, now to the free throw line. Kolick in the lane. Kolick spins, turns, wild pass. In fact, comes back to Marquette and Mitchell. In the corner, Cam Jones, wide open three is no good. Rebound, Oso Iguodara, back outside to Kolick. And I'd like to say Oso got a little push in there waist high that I saw for the second time. Kolick has the ball knocked away, got it back. It's knocked away again. The ball goes out of bounds. It'll be Marquette ball, and I mean, they're letting them play. Both teams with great effort. We have a timeout. Hasn't changed. Same as it was the national anthem. Tied. Marquette 8, UConn 8. We played 5 minutes. Timeout. Marquette basketball from Learfield.
Experience stands out at Color Inc. That's true for the experiences we create for your customers and the ones we create for you. Our entire crew is unlocking creativity to help you accomplish your goals. Color Inc. is an experiential communications company. We help you capture attention and inspire action with packaging, visual displays, retail signage, influencer kits, and pretty much anything else you can dream up. Visit www.colorinc.com to book a conversation today.
In the heart of downtown Milwaukee, there's an all-new Potawatomi Casino Hotel, where there's a table waiting for you at 12 bars and restaurants, a winning seat at 40 table games or 3,000 slot machines, plus the thrill of bingo, full-service sports betting, and more. Are you ready to spark something new? Light up your senses at Potawatomi Casino Hotel. Explore more at paysbig.com.
Every Qdoba catering order is a fresh-made Mexican feast of hand-smashed, flame-grilled, sliced, diced, and sautéed flavors perfect for any occasion. Whether you're planning your office's Tortilla Tuesday, hosting a post-game party for your intramural dodgeball team, or trying to bring in a dinner for your PTA meeting that's so good, it'll bump your kid up to an A- in Spanish class. Qdoba Catering. Fresh, hot, easy, delicious. Order today.
Homer and Hall of Famer Tony Smith, Marquette at UConn. We're 8-8, 5 minutes in. Fans, this season Marquette three-pointers mean much more than points on the scoreboard. For each three-pointer made by the men's and women's teams, Milwaukee-based Right Height will donate $10 to All in Milwaukee all season long. Color Inc. is an experimental communications company that creates packaging, visual displays, and retail signage that inspires action. Visit colorinc.com to book a conversation today. The Cintas MVP coming up in the postgame, and Cintas delivers everything you need, from servicing fire extinguishers and first aid cabinets to stocking restroom supplies and managing uniform and apparel solutions. Get Cintas and get ready for the workday. And whether you're crossing the state line or just going cross town, Citgo, top tier, tri-clean gasoline gets you where you're going. When you start with Citgo, you're good to go. 5 minutes in, it's 8-8. Is there an observation over the first 5 minutes other than that?
That both teams are very good. That's what you're seeing right now. Both teams are very good. They're executing at a high level. You're seeing a lot of hustle going on out there. They understand the magnitude of this game. And
Marquette has to figure out Klingon. What's going on? Because he's getting easy layups.
Well, I mean, a guy that big, you can't lose him for a split second because he's going to be right by the rim. He's not going to stand around the three-point line. He's not going to stand around the free throw line. If you lose sight of him or if Oso's not connected to him, he's going right to the bucket. And that's a sign of a smart, well-coached player, right? I'm 7-something, and no one's near me. I'm going right to the bucket. Just throw the ball up anywhere near. I'm going to go get it and have an easy layup like you saw in the first two baskets. That's what happened. Oso was distracted on that first basket by Klingon, and they got a clean pass to him by the rim. Same thing with the second one. He had just a terrible mismatch off of a forced switch on a screen and roll. Again, he's at the rim, and it's very simple. You pass it to him. He doesn't really have to move that much, and it's an absolute layup. So they got to get that figured out. Stay more attached. Try to keep Oso on Klingon. Don't have to switch with the guards. And if they can do that, get over those screens, they'll have better success.
Chase Ross in the game now for Stevie Mitchell. Iguodala, top of the circle, can't find anybody. Floats it, 8-footer is good. Nobody's open.
Yeah, Klingon cannot handle him off the dribble. There's no doubt about that. If he can get him out high enough, it wouldn't be smart for Klingon to guard him that high. But if he does, you can see that kind of move all night long.
Spencer in the corner against the Marquette zone. They've been switching defenses. Marquette up 10-8, their first lead. Spencer wide left, inside Klingon. Marquette the double team. Klingon has it knocked from behind by Oso Iguodala, and it goes out of bounds. He thought he was going to get another layup. He will come out of the game.
Yeah, and it could have very easily been a foul. But again, you saw that Marquette got into a switch situation where Cam Jones is stuck on Klingon down there, and Cam Jones has already got one foul. You got to be careful.
Yep.
You do not want him to get two this early.
Klingon comes out. Samson Johnson, a 6'10 junior, is in. Spencer has it. They double team him across outside. Caravan three, no good. Rebound pulled down by Newton, and he throws it back out to Caravan, who wasn't even thinking of a pass coming, and he lost it out of bounds. And I would call that an unforced
Caravan was thinking about what move he was going to do once he caught the ball, but he forgot catching is the first part of that.
Yes. I'll remember that one. Marquette up 10-8, the lead and the basketball. Chase Ross wide left. He'll drive, he'll go to the basket. He will bank it up, no good. Rebound tap to Chase Ross, who's on the floor. He can't turn. Did he try to call timeout? No. I think it'll be a jump ball then, and it'll go to Marquette.
Yeah, but what he did do is try to create too much contact. When he's got the, I think he had Spencer on him.
No, yes. Like, against the big guy, you do that. Against Spencer, you just go right by.
You go right up. Yep. You dunk on Spencer. That's what you do.
Kolick will inbound. 14-0.
And then you tell Spencer about it. Like, bro, really?
He might tell him before he does it. Kolick to inbound along the baseline. Ben Gold has come, and he has it. Back to Kolick, top of the key. Being guarded tightly by Hassan Diarra. And inside, the shot missed by Kolick, and the ball goes free. It's knocked out. Marquette has it. Kolick in the corner. Kolick is pushed and then loses the ball. Coming the other way, Newton.
Got to watch
Newton
Spencer
in the lane. Newton off to Spencer. Spencer, he'll try a three. Good. Tough shot because Ben Gold was on him. Marquette down a point.
Anytime in transition, you got to find him.
Iguodala, floater in the lane, misses.
I thought he got
10.
hit.
Yes, he did. Rebound comes to UConn. Marquette down 11-10. Diarra has it. He's from Texas A&M. Inside, we're going to get a foul on Marquette. They're going to call it on Chase Ross. He was behind their backup center, Samson Johnson. Foul called, and UConn will inbound with Marquette down 11-10. And Castle comes back in, and now Newton gets his first rest for UConn. And David Joplin comes back in, and Oso Iguodala gets a rest. 13-18 left first half. Marquette down by 1, 11-10. Carban will inbound. Gets the ball into Castle. Now Spencer. Spencer further out to Castle. They're outside the arc right side. Now they skip it in the corner. Diarra's got an open three. Good. Man, that three in the corner. Marquette down 4.
Quickly
the other way. Chase Ross. He gets it.
He hit that.
And we're going to get goaltending. Chase Ross got it to Cam Jones, who laid it up, and goaltending the call as it spun out. Crowd clearly loved the call. Marquette down 14-12. The transition. Marquette scored in how many seconds? I'll go 5.
Yeah, it's a little. He got that pass off a little bit late. That's why there was even a contest. Yeah, he's got to get that up. That's why you have to remember I talked about, you got to let the lead guy get it ahead of the ball handler. If they're equal, it's easy for the defense to guard you both.
Marquette down 14-12. UConn with the ball. Marquette some backcourt
pressure. Pay attention over there.
Yep.
First couple rows. Pay attention.
Kolick knocked it out. Went off his foot out of bounds. UConn will inbound at midcourt. Marquette down 14-12. We're 7 minutes in. Chase Ross, Cam Jones, Tyler Kolick, Ben Gold, and David Joplin, the 5 in right now. Spencer has it in the backcourt. Cam Jones has it. Spencer dribbling, still outside the arc right side. He gives to Castle. Castle 25 feet away dribbling. Castle still dribbling. And off the ball, we're going to get a foul against Cam Jones, fighting to stay with Spencer around the screen. Cam Jones picked up his second foul. No fouls on UConn. Marquette is at 4. Wait, is it too early to smell it, Tony? Little home cooking? Is it too early?
Not at all.
You predicted that could be a concern because how hard Cam Jones was working to stay close to Spencer. Now it'll be Stevie Mitchell on him as Diarra, Hassan Diarra, again came from Texas A&M, will inbound. Marquette down 2. They get a dunk on the inbounds. Samson Johnson wide open. That was a pregame dunk like I call with Oso. And now Diarra and Kolick battling in his double team. Gold can't get the 3 off. Back to Kolick. Kolick on a drive in the lane, gives to Mitchell. He'll penetrate. He's fouled. And that again.
They only call that because they had to.
Yes. The great two-man game between Kolick and knowing that Mitchell's going to attack the basket. He goes up in the air now, and it's okay because there's Mitchell going to be going to the hoop and free.
Well, he understands the game, right? If I get to the rim, there's 3 people around me. Somebody's open. He knows the defense is going to collapse. That's why you penetrate.
First foul against UConn, against Johnson. Mitchell to shoot 2. The first one is pure. Marquette down 3 now, 16-13. We're 12:25 left first half. So far, I would say as expected.
Yeah, no doubt. Both teams playing well, playing at a high level. Yeah, this is one of those games. Like I'm not coming in looking for calls, right? I know what time it is, and it's I just got to go play.
Both free throws good by Stevie Mitchell. Marquette down 2, 16-14. Diarra brings it up outside right on the perimeter. Up top to Johnson. He won't shoot from there. They give it back to Castle. Still top of the circle. The deflected pass. Caravan has it, but 45 feet away. They got 10 to shoot. Johnson, 30 feet away. Now Diarra with 8 to shoot. Inside to Johnson, the double team. He missed the reverse layup. Oh.
And again, you see Ben Gold not looking. Ball goes right by him.
Were they lucky there?
Yeah, you got to locate the ball.
Marquette with it on the rebound. Mitchell on a drive against Spencer. Double team back to Gold. Open 3. Nope. Pulled down.
Great replacement, though, by Gold.
Yep. Rebound to UConn. Diarra has it wide right on the perimeter. Marquette down 2. Diarra in the lane. Back outside. Caravan 3. No good. Rebound knocked around. Marquette has it.
Yeah, good defense there, but they gave up a look, but
very physical on Kolick, especially Diarra. They're battling now. They give to Mitchell in the corner. Joplin. He'll drive under the basket. Double team, triple team. Back to Mitchell. 14 to shoot. He's in the corner, backing in on Spencer. They love that matchup. Mitchell in the lane. Shoots and scores.
That's the guy you take advantage of.
Everybody who's being guarded by Spencer is going to him.
They should.
Game tied.
If the opportunity. You're not going to force it, but if you get in a situation where you're ISO'd in the corner, no question, you got to try to take them.
16 all Marquette and UConn. 10:58 left first half. Spencer 40 feet away. Spencer still beyond the three-point line. Gives to Castle, the freshman. Castle, they're way outside the arc. Into Johnson, 10 feet away. Doesn't even look to go to the basket. Still back to the basket. Hands further back to Castle. They got 4 to shoot. Castle, pull up 16-footer, no good. Gold. Yeah, great defensive set cleared by Marquette and Kolick.
The idea is to take advantage of Castle as much as possible to get him taken out of the game.
Kolick on a drive under the basket. Threw a bad pass, flashing. To Chase Ross, comes the other way. Spencer in from the left. Spencer fakes, shot blocked, but a foul on Marquette. And I believe Spencer's going to get 2.
Yeah.
10:25 left first half. Marquette 16. Number 1 ranked UConn 16. UConn with 2 free throws when play resumes. Marquette basketball timeout from Learfield.
Golden Eagles fans, open a Marquette checking account with Wintrust Wisconsin's Bank and score perks like a $50 opening bonus with qualifying activities, no monthly fees, free ATMs nationwide, and your very own MU Golden Eagles debit card. Rep the blue and gold wherever you go. Get yours at wintrust.com/Marquette. Wintrust Wisconsin's Bank, proud to be the official bank of Marquette University. No minimum required to open. No minimum monthly balance or monthly maintenance fees. Banking products provided by Wintrust Financial Corp. Bank. Member FDIC.
It takes a team to meet just about any goal. That's true on the basketball court as it is in the office, so it's good to know you have the Gordon Flesch Company on your side. For more than 60 years, GFC has been providing cutting-edge office technology for companies of all sizes. And as the nation's largest Canon dealer, GFC delivers the latest office technology, serviced and supported by the most experienced professionals in the industry. That's business technology, managed. Visit gflesch.com to learn more.
Bourbon and barbecue sauce together as one at Buffalo Wild Wings? Bet I know how it happened. One night at a dimly lit B-Dubs, smooth bourbon bumped into tangy barbecue sauce. They chat, flirt, bat eyelashes. B-Dubs barbecue goes home with bourbon. Some hickory incense is lit. It's a full-on seduction when they just, hey ho, sorry, you know what? Got carried away there. It's just this bourbon barbecue sauce is that good. Buffalo Wild Wings. Let's go sports bar.
Limited time only while supplies last. Please drink responsibly.
Homer and Hall of Famer Tony Smith. Marquette trying to pull off their greatest regular season win ever. Beat number 1, beat the defending national champion, and do it on their home floor. Tied 9.5 minutes in. Marquette basketball from Wintrust, Wisconsin's Bank. Let Qdoba Catering bring the flavor to your next event. From business meetings to private parties, Qdoba hot bars and party packs have something for everyone. Visit Qdoba.com to learn more or place your catering order for delivery or pickup. And just a short walk from the Deer District, the Hilton Milwaukee City Center offers a full-service experience with 5 food and dining options and on-site parking. Hilton Milwaukee has everything you need for a comfortable stay when you visit for the Marquette or the next Marquette home game. Learn more at HiltonMilwaukee.com. Marquette 16 all, and Marquette 0 of 5 3-point shooting, and 2 fouls on Cam Jones. 5 team fouls on Marquette, just 1 on UConn. Clearly, I'll state the obvious, UConn isn't anywhere near as good when Klingon has to rest.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't go that far.
Well, the big guy they have just can't take advantage.
No, he's definitely not the same player.
Right.
But I don't
should
know
have
if
said offensively where they can create that layup.
Yeah, I don't know if it's a huge drop-off, but it's certainly a drop-off. Klingon, I mean, that's why he's the starter. But this has to feel one of those heavyweight fights where you're just waiting for somebody to get rocked by a punch, right? Like, they're both throwing punches.
Yeah.
They're both landing punches. No one's really gotten rocked yet. So we'll see who can actually throw the first the heavy blow that actually rocks the other team.
Am I right? They seem very physical with Koling, bumping him all the time.
Well, that's the game plan ever since the Wisconsin game. Play him physical, try to run him off the pick and roll. That way you keep him out of the game and you keep Oso out of the game. So that's what teams are going to try to do. So that's no surprise. But they've been dealing with that for a long time now. So that I don't know how. I think they've adjusted to that type of strategy.
All right, Klingon is back in the ball game. Cam Spencer, their leading scorer. He will be at the line for 2. He is 91%.
Probably not going to miss. You can try the announcer's drink if you want. Has he made in a row now?
Just made that one. 17-16, Marquette down a point.
Not going to do it for the announcer's jinx. Come on, we need better than that. He's made every shot that he's ever looked at.
Jalen Stewart, a 6'7" freshman from Seattle, has come in for UConn as Spencer
doesn't touch the net on either. Doesn't touch the rim on either shot.
Newton comes in. Marquette has David Joplin, Chase Ross, Oso Iguodala, who brings it up, Tyler Kolick, and Stevie Mitchell. 5 right now. Iguodala goes the full 90. Floater in the lane, good. The point center, Oso Iguodala, did everything.
Again, that's how they're going to play Oso. They're going to back off of him. They're not going to guard him out at the 3-point line, but All right, if you're going to let me drive in within 5 feet, I'll shoot my little
Nobody
drop hook.
touched the ball. Into Klingen against Iguodala, 6 feet away. Marquette looks to double back out to Castle. A cross over to Dier. Nice coverage. He'll give it back to Castle now in the corner. Stewart wide open 3. No good. Rebound fought around. Stewart's got it. He'll go to the basket. Hang, shoot, and score with the left hand.
Can't do. Also went for the block. Didn't get it, and the glass was wide open.
Marquette down 20-18 on that hoop. Iguodala hands back to Kolek. Kolek bumped from behind, floater in the lane, banked it, no good. Rebound comes to UConn. I think Kolek thought there was a foul, right?
I would agree with him.
All right. Newton hands back to Stewart, back to Newton. He'll try a 3. No good. Long rebound. UConn has it. The ball's knocked away. Now Marquette has it in Mitchell. He'll turn and go to the basket. He's in the lead. Got pushed from behind. His shot was blocked, and now UConn gets it. And now at midcourt with it is Diarra. He'll pass into the corner. Open 3. Good. Marquette's down 5. Marquette down 5, 23-18. Kolek gives to Iguodala at the free throw line. Floater around and out. Rebound pulled down by UConn. Castle gets to Newton. He'll give in the corner. Open 3 again. Around and out. Rebound Marquette and Joplin. Huge miss. Marquette down 5. Iguodala hands to Joplin. Joplin top of the circle. Joplin has the ball knocked, stolen away. Didn't see Diarra who took it. Diarra, he'll try a pull-up 3. Nope. Rebound knocked around, comes to Marquette.
Yeah, I don't know how I didn't see him. He was right in front of him. I just didn't think he was going to do anything.
Perfectly said. Marquette down 5. 23-18 at UConn. 8:17 left first half. Joplin, he'll try a 3. No good. Rebound knocked around, and it goes out of bounds. Marquette freshman Trey Norman just checked in the game. It looked like the officials disagreed and then decided, we'll give it to UConn.
The one official didn't look like he knew. I thought it had a chance to go off of UConn there.
Kolek talking to the official. I think that's what he's talking about. He comes out. So we have Chase Ross, Cam Jones with 2 fouls, Ben Gold, Trey Norman, and also Iguodala. Marquette with the biggest deficit down 5.
They've tried to land that blow. A couple of 3 attempts here when it's a 5-point game to push it to 8. That's the one heavy blow that I was talking about. So
Spencer back in the ball game. He has it. Can't get the 3 off. Now dribbles to the free throw line. Spencer dribbling through a crowd.
Spencer
Stay
with him.
Continues to dribble in the corner. Back outside to Newton. It's like Marquette might have gone to his zone. Free throw line, Stewart. Ball knocked away and knocked free. And now Spencer open 3 in the corner. Rushed the shot. Missed it. Rebound inside. Now they're going to get a layup with Stewart. He couldn't finish. Great defense by Marquette. They come the other way. Chase Ross against Newton. Goes to the basket. We're going to get a foul on Newton as Chase Ross and Newton.
And Newton doesn't think he did anything.
No, he grabbed the ball, but he grabbed Chase Ross. Based on the way they've let him play, he could say he didn't do anything. Anyway, foul on UConn. Dan Hurley didn't like it.
He can say it, but he'd be wrong.
I'll join that club. Marquette down 5. Chase Ross with 2 free throws. Coming up, timeout, 7:31 left first half. Marquette trailing at UConn by 5, 23-18. Marquette basketball from Learfield.
You know how it feels to be recognized? Hey, Kathy. Hey, to feel like you belong? What if your health insurance made you feel that way?
Hi, Kathy. How are you?
Good, thanks. Hi, I'm Kathy Mahaffey, CEO of Common Ground Healthcare Cooperative, with health insurance for individuals, families, and small businesses that truly cares about the members it serves.
Morning, Kathy.
Morning. Maybe it's time to wake up to better health insurance.
Hey Golden Eagles fans, Buffalo Wild Wings has partnered with the Marquette men's basketball team to offer you free wings this season. Anytime the Golden Eagles win, fans win 6 boneless or traditional wings for free with a minimum $20 purchase. Offer valid at all B-Dub Sports Bar locations throughout the greater Milwaukee area for 2 days after each qualifying game. In addition to delicious wings, Buffalo Wild Wings is the official viewing spot for Marquette away games. Check out our Golden Eagles watch party schedule today. Visit gomarquette.com/BWW for more details. Buffalo Wild Wings is a proud sponsor of Marquette Athletics and the official sports bar of March Madness.
Hey Marquette fans, we know your love for Marquette basketball runs deep. We feel it too here at Software One. And just like Marquette, Software One plays to win. Ready to scale your cloud environment? Need help with tech spend? As the official software and cloud services partner for Marquette Athletics, Software One is a one-stop shop for all your software and cloud needs. Plus, we've got the home court advantage, headquartered right here in downtown Milwaukee. Call us at 1-800-444-9890 or visit us at softwareone.com.
Homer and Hall of Famer Tony Smith. We are at UConn. Marquette trailing by 5, 23-18, 7:31 left first half. Marquette basketball from Wintrust, Wisconsin's Bank. The new cheesy calzone epic stuffed crust pizza from Papa John's, made with a blend of mozzarella and ricotta, hand stuffed into the original crust, because at Papa John's, they know their stuff, and they're stuffing the flavors of your favorite calzone right into the crust of your pizza with the new cheesy calzone epic stuffed crust pizza. Marquette men's basketball proud of its partnership with Sharp Literacy in presenting Reading with the Golden Eagles. The men's basketball players give back to the community by visiting Milwaukee schools to read to students, and as a part of it, the Bertrand Hopper Memorial Foundation pledging $10 for every rebound. Marquette 0 of 6 three-point shooting, and fortunate, Tony, that UConn is just 3 of 13. They've had some open ones.
13 shots, though.
Yeah.
That's the scary part. They've taken 13 threes. And
of 22.
Just what we were talking about, UConn being a full team, right? And scoring can come from anywhere. They've got 7 assists already. Marquette's only got 2 assists. And you would think with 7 minutes left in a half, Tyler Kolek would have double that already by himself.
Marquette doesn't go to the free throw line much, and they might believe we don't get any calls, and I'm sure that's how Tyler Kolek feels with as aggressive.
He's not getting 2 shots here either, huh?
What?
He's not getting 2 shots here either.
Nope. Norman will inbound, the freshman in for Marquette to Iguodara against Klingon, top of the circle. Iguodara one dribble, hands back to Cam Jones.
Yeah, Cam Jones got to be careful out there.
With 2 fouls, Kolek resting. Chase Ross 10 to shoot, 30 feet away left side. Now comes right on the wing, goes to the basket, under the basket, and we get a foul along the baseline, and I think they're going to call it on Castle.
Yeah, call it on Castle.
All right. That's only team foul number 3 on UConn.
Yeah, Castle, that's a mental mistake. Remember I talked about mental mistakes before the game. Like, if you got Chase Ross going right, okay, go ahead.
Let him go.
Yeah,
that's
a place you don't want to foul.
Kolek comes back in. He will inbound. Gets the ball to Ben Gold. They're on him tight. Now he's got to find someone to pass to, and he threw it away. Knocking it away. UConn has it coming the other way. Spencer to Castle in from the right. He'll shoot. He'll miss the no-footer. Rebound knocked out of bounds, and it will be to UConn. Marquette good. Protecting the rim, preventing that layup. But there, UConn, as Marquette does, challenging every passes and getting deflections, and it's not like anything is easy, and that created the last
Ben Gold's problem, when he caught that ball out of bounds, he killed his dribble right away. It just took a wasted dribble.
They inbound to Spencer against Kolek. He gets a layup, and Kolek's, I think, wondering somebody, whatever. That wasn't supposed to be that easy.
The guy guarding the out of bounds is supposed to protect underneath the basket.
Marquette down 7, biggest deficit. Kolek being bumped again, and now finally they call a foul. And Dan Hurley, he's going crazy. And if he's not going crazy, then Kolek's going crazy. And
well, like you said, they're trying to be physical.
Yes.
And Kolek's mad at the ref because he's sitting there looking at it and he's not calling anything. Of course, the ref's got some excuse.
That's 2 on Castle, and Marquette will inbound. 6:51 left first half, trailing by 7. They get it in the corner to Cam Jones. Cam Jones double teamed Iguodara. He has the ball knocked, stolen away. UConn did it again. Diarra brings it up. They didn't see him. Now they go inside Spencer. He misses the no-footer. Nicely challenged by Marquette. The rebound to Gold.
Yeah, that was a gamble by DR. He won the gamble, but if he doesn't, that's an open shot for Marquette.
Cam Jones, top of the circle. Cam Jones dribbling. Cam Jones still dribbling. Now in the lane, 8 feet away. Cam Jones against Spencer. Has to throw it back out to Ross, 25 feet away. UConn defense has been good, creating turnovers. They go backdoor to Ross, and now a foul called on Spencer. And Spencer, he didn't like it. And I think it's going to be Marquette to inbound as before the shot. We'll see what he did. He had to grab him some way. Marquette will inbound the ball. That's team foul 5 on UConn. And 5 also
holding
on
his arm.
Marquette. Yep.
I mean, you got to.
Iguodara in the lane, back outside. Ben Gold, open 3,
pass.
around and out.
Yeah, he makes that pass a little bit higher. Bengal's got a much easier shot.
Newton, their point guard, second leading rebounder, pulled it down. Marquette down 7. UConn with the ball. It's 25-18, under 6 minutes left. Spencer and Caravan, now he gives into the corner to Newton. On the switch against Iguodara. Newton in the lane, spins. He's 8 feet away, can't finish to Spencer. He's 25 feet away, 6 to shoot. Spencer throws it inside. Johnson's open. He stuffed it. Breakdown by Marquette. Marquette's down 9.
Yeah, Marquette's getting ready to switch.
In the corner, Chase Ross. No transition hoop for Marquette. Now in the corner, Kolick, open 3.
Gotta have it.
Good. Hang time, baby.
Gotta have it, and got it.
Marquette had not scored in about 5 minutes. How huge was that? From down 9 to down 6, timeout. 5:23 left. Might be a 30-second timeout. We'll keep it here. Marquette down 27-21. And Dan Hurley is discussing with the officials.
Yeah, the last bucket you watch here, Marquette, you said Bengal's sticking out. He's always ready to switch. You think he's going to be a switch off the pick and roll, so he's in position, but he's way too high. And again, you got high IQ players out here. And Spencer, he just tells the big guy to roll. The big guy didn't even know what was going on. He said, "Hey, just go," and he released for easy layup. That's why you can't show it. I mean, it's like in football. You're showing the quarterback what you're playing, zone or man. He's going to eat you up, right? If it's a good quarterback.
By the way, the 3 by Tyler Kolick means Marquette is now 1 of 8 3-point shooting, and the game was just kind of drifting. Man, that 3-point shot is huge like that. From down 9 to down 6, and
yeah, they were kind of a little dry on offense. They hadn't gotten anything. They were getting some fouls, but they weren't getting. Yeah, they weren't getting to the bucket. They were on floor fouls, and they weren't getting to the line to score some points, put some points up. But you know, that 3 we'll see. Kolick always seems to come up with a big shot.
UConn creating. I mean, Marquette with 5 turnovers, and they've almost all been on passes or deflections. Marquette with some pressure. DR has it front court. Spencer, open 3, around and out. Huge break. But the rebound tapped out, and Newton has it at the foul line. 12 feet away. His pass intended in the corner. Deflected nicely by Marquette out of bounds. Or Carban would have had a wide open 3. UConn's getting those second shots on the deflected rebounds that Marquette does so well. It'll be UConn to inbound. 5:07 left. Marquette down 6. And yes, they were lucky. Spencer missed that 3 wide open.
Yes, they were.
Because he's at 45%. He throws it to midcourt, Diarra.
You got to be careful.
Inside, back out to Spencer. Spencer faked the 3, now gives to Johnson, top of the circle. Their backup center, he won't shoot from there. Couple of dribbles to Spencer. Can't get the 3 off, penetrates in the lane. 10 feet away, under and up, lays it up and in. Nicely done, Marquette down 8.
Yeah, he got also leaning out and then went up under him.
Kolick bumped by 2 players, gets to Iguodara, 12 feet away, right of the lane against Johnson. In the corner, Chase Ross fakes the 3. Now Chase Ross will try the 3.
Good.
Good.
There by Chase Ross. Chase Ross is getting much better with the 3-point shot. The spot up, and that time off the dribble. His shot's looking really good. He's looking really confident.
Marquette from down 8 to down 5. 29-24. Marquette down 5. UConn the lead in the ball. Spencer has it 40 feet away. Right to Diarra, still on the perimeter. Johnson helps out. Screens and gives it to Newton. Newton is fouled, I think, by Stevie Mitchell.
Yeah, Stevie Mitchell was trailing on the play. Got there behind him. Was a little too aggressive.
Team foul 6, so no bonus yet. Marquette down 5. 4:11 left first half. And
there's 2 fouls on Mitchell. You got to get him out.
2 on Mitchell, you're right. He's got 2. Cam Jones has 2. Castle has 2 for UConn, so Zayden Lowry will come in for Marquette.
Yeah, big thing, Lowry has the physicality, he has the physical abilities. He's got to be locked in mentally, which means you had to be paying attention to what's been going on while you were out. So now you can come into the game seamlessly.
Diarra has it near midcourt, trying to inbound the ball. Gets it to Newton. Newton has it 30 feet away. Newton used the high screen. Newton stops the dribble. Across outside DR. They got 8 to shoot.
You got to watch Spencer here.
Spencer up top, top of the circle against Joplin. They get 5 to shoot. Carban throws it across Diarra. He'll try a 3. No good. Rebound long. Carban got it. Wide open 3. Good. They get the extra shot, and Newton hits it. Marquette down 8.
That hurt. Offensive rebound.
Yep. Long rebound on the missed 3. Iguodala dribbling at the free throw line. Double team, back outside. Kolick fake the three. Now across. Lowry, he'll try the three. No good. Long rebound. Comes to UConn and Spencer. Marquette down 8.
It's one of those where it's a good look, though. You really can't be upset by the look.
Caraban on a drive to the basket. Hangs, shoots, and is fouled. And it'll be UConn to shoot 2. And 3:20 left first half. Timeout. At the number 1 ranked team in the country, Marquette down 8. UConn will get 2 free throws when play resumes. 32-24. Timeout. Marquette basketball from Learfield.
In the heart of downtown Milwaukee, there's an all-new Potawatomi Casino Hotel, where there's a table waiting for you at 12 bars and restaurants, a winning seat at 40 table games or 3,000 slot machines, plus the thrill of bingo, full-service sports betting, and more. Are you ready to spark something new? Light up your senses at Potawatomi Casino Hotel. Explore more at paysbig.com.
That to-do list you have needs one more thing. Chill. It's an easy thing to do. Just crack open an ice-cold Coors Light and chill. Take the afternoon off and binge watch anything. Go to happy hour and stay for a couple hours. Who's counting anyways? Or hang out with just your dog because you've had enough human interaction this week. Whatever you do it with a Coors Light. Mountain Cold Refreshment made to chill.
2024 Coors Brewing Company, Golden, Colorado. Celebrate responsibly.
Located on the Harley-Davidson Museum campus in downtown Milwaukee, Motor Bar and Restaurant offers hospitality, engaging programming, and spirited food and beverage. We are an iconic Milwaukee eatery with a Midwestern attitude. The menu is focused on American and Wisconsin classics, like our Fat Boy Burger and a variety of mac and cheese plates and barbecue, plus our all-you-can-eat fish fry every Friday. Head to motorrestaurant.com to see the latest happenings, specials, and a full menu.
Homer and Hall of Famer Tony Smith. Marquette on the road at UConn, trailing by 8, 32-24. When Marquette was down 23-18, second chance points were 2-2. Second chance points are now 9-2.
Yeah.
7 of the last 9 points UConn has scored have been second chance points.
Yeah, and we're talking on the break. With the problem with UConn and why they're so good is that they execute so well. Like they run their stuff. They never seem rushed. It's always, our offense. We believe in what our offenses can do. So we're just going to continue to run, continue to execute, set screens, get movement on the ball, off the ball, doing exactly what Coach Hurley's been telling them to do and teaching them to do. And it's gotten them this far, so you can see the belief in what they're running. The problem for Marquette is they have to find a way to disrupt that offense. They have to get somebody to get out of character, someone to try to do it on their own because they're feeling like Marquette's disrupting you. Find a way to disrupt UConn. And like you say, when you do, or if you don't, you got to rely on a missed shot, right? And even if they miss a shot now, as you just said about second chance point, you can't give them another shot, right? You get them to miss, you can't give them another shot. So you got to do one or the other. You got to disrupt them, make them take a bad shot, or you got to, when they miss, you have to get the rebound.
Is it fair to say, to me, they play a lot like Marquette? They do a lot of the things Marquette likes to do. The deflections on the passes.
And that's why you say you get both very good teams. They're gonna execute. You got to find a way to disrupt. Now UConn's attempting to disrupt with their physicality on the ball, right? So we've seen a lot of that. They're flying at ball handlers. But this is one of those games, a big game. This is I got to be strong game. This is not I'm going to rely on the refs. I got to be strong. I got to be strong with the ball.
First free throw is good. Caravan gets it. 3:20 left first half. Marquette down 9. Both are good. Marquette down 10. 34-24. 3:20 left first half. Biggest deficit for Marquette. Chase Ross in the backcourt. Chase Ross across the stripe. Iguodala 40 feet away as well. Kolick on the wing. Gives to Iguodala. He'll go to the basket on Johnson. Behind the basket. Out to Chase Ross. Wide open three. Rimmed it short. Cleared by UConn and Diarra.
Yeah, and that time he was backing out. His balance was not quite right. Came up a little short.
And Newton now standing dribble. 2:52 left first half. Marquette down 10. Newton has it. Still beyond the perimeter, or beyond the three-point line, excuse me. Spencer, open three. Missed it. Thank you. Rebound pulled down by Marquette, and Joplin now in the front court, Chase Ross.
Nope. He got an excellent look, though.
Yeah, he did. Cam Jones to Iguodala. He won't look to shoot. Joplin will. 3 right side, no good. Long rebound pulled down by UConn. Newton, as they said, their point guard, second leading rebounder. And he's bumped, and a foul goes against Chase Ross. Newton bumped into Ross. The official didn't see it the same way you did. UConn will get 1 and 1. Marquette down 10 with 2:22 left first half.
Officials and I never see eye to eye, pretty much.
Once in a while,
Shocking.
but not often. Big guy back in the ball game, Klingen. Marquette down 10, 34-24. We have 2:22 left first half. Tristan Newton, their point guard, and again, outstanding rebounder, gets to the free throw line, but hasn't that much so far. First free throw is good. His first free throw, he had taken 147 on the season. By far the most free throws we've seen of any player. Marquette down 11. Again, the biggest deficit. 35-24 at UConn, and Newton hits them both. Marquette down 12. Marquette just hasn't scored many points in the last probably 10 minutes. Kolek, Cam Jones, top of the circle. Gives to Kolek in the corner. He'll try a 3. No good. Just a little short. Pulled down by UConn. Wasn't wide open. There was someone there defensively.
Coming up a little short on offense in the stretch, and they just cannot get a stop on the other end.
Marquette down 12. UConn with the ball. Under 2 minutes left first half. Spencer across out to Caravan in the corner. Diarra faked the 3. Floater from 10. No good. Foul on Marquette. They're going to call it, I believe, on Oso Iguodala. A little late whistle, but going to the line. Yep. Hassan Diarra will go to the line and shoot 2. So Cam Jones 2. Chase Ross 2. Stevie Mitchell 2. And let's see if they called that.
I think that may be Oso's first.
They don't see 2 there. Diarra, the free throw is around and in. Marquette now down 13. With 1:49 left. Trying to check. Marquette has scored 6 points in the last 8 minutes.
Yeah.
Diarra's second free throw. And
what I say is just UConn is steadily scoring.
Yep. Marquette's not.
And Marquette's not. Simple as that.
Cam Jones hands back to Kolek. Kolek gives into Iguodala. Wide open 6-footer, missed it. Rebound tapped around. It comes to Caravan, and